Uninstalled podcast episode 19. Just the boys again this week. Um, Dave, I gotta be honest with you, man. My quality of life has improved heavily in the past week, dude. It's been so fucking nice, dude.
Hell yeah.
I think I talked about it a little bit on the fucking pod about how my fucking vehicular transportation device has not been doing its job for me lately. It's been fucking broken down. Uh Finally
I mean,
fucking
that's also because it was like fucking negative 20 million fucking degrees outside, bro.
oh yeah, a little negative 27 wind chill, negative 35 wind chill. Probably just fucking lock some shit up on it. Is what it seems like, but I finally got that bitch running again. I went ahead. My first step was I just went ahead and changed all the spark plugs. Um, which I gotta say, dude, I've never felt more like a man than out in the work parking lot with cargo shorts, a fucking Carhartt t-shirt, a socket wrench in hand, doing work on the fucking on the engine while everyone's like driving around looking at me, throwing me a wave like, yeah, bitch, look at me. um which honestly, what was nice about having to fucking work on it was I had to get a couple tools, like some extenders for my socket wrench and shit like that. That I didn't know I was gonna need. So now I can literally do that shit every single time now. I don't have to fucking have someone else do it. Like
Hell yeah.
call family to do it or take it somewhere. And I think that's what I'm gonna try to start doing is just doing all that shit myself and just collect the tools because like the government's not gonna take my tools from me. So if I just have the tools to do that,
They're not taking my Second Amendment for tools.
yeah, literally. Um, but yeah, because initially it's changing the spark plugs. Did not get that bitch running, and that was very depressing. I had one very sad day at work where I still had to bum rides. Um, I was just depressed. But that day at the end of my shift, I went out and I got some, and I guess advice, just more like, hey, try this. From a guy that works there. He was thinking that maybe the fuel injector locked up in the winter, and like maybe like when it got really cold, and maybe like some air got in the lines. So he was like, well, next time you're turning it over, try to just give it some gas. See if you can just force some gas to the lines, and that shit worked. That shit got her running. For a second, I will be honest. For a second, I thought I had created a bomb in the parking lot of my job because a bunch of smoke started coming out of the back. But no more smoke. We're good, hopefully.
It was
Um,
just a one-time thing.
yeah, just a one-time thing, man. She wasn't feeling herself. She was out. She hadn't been there before. There's different people. Um,
She had performance anxiety,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, pretty much. Um, yeah, I've driven her for a couple days now. Still feeling pretty good, pretty good. I mean, as good as a car could feel when the frame's rotting. Um, but feels like she did before.
Oh yeah. Glad to
So,
see your boat finally working.
all right, dude. I feel like when you're a kid, you maybe have some idea of the feeling of freedom you're gonna have eventually when you have your own car and you have a job and you can buy stuff for yourself, take yourself places. Dude, as an adult, when that shit gets taken away and you no longer have the freedom to even like drive yourself to work, you have to like get rides. That shit fucking blows, dude. That shit
Oh yeah.
fucking sucks. How's your past week been treating you?
Uh, Yesterday was horrible. I hated every bit of fucking school yesterday. That shit dead ass made me want to hang myself. Um, Other than yesterday, it's been okay. My sleep schedule's been fucked up, so I've been unemployed and going to bed at fucking 8 in the morning, making no bread, getting no sleep, getting no bitches, bruh.
Having no
Horrible.
motion.
Zero, bruh. Zero motion.
It'd fucking be like that, dude. I mean, look on the bright side. You can play your favorite game while being harassed constantly by ducks quacking all over the map.
Jesus
That's fun.
Christ. That's horrible.
Dog, there's been so many times where like I'll pass one of those god forsaken fucking ducks, and I'm like, oh, I'll come back later and fucking complete this task. I've started hunting them bitches down out of just frustration, being like, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to sound whore fucking Rashala or some shit, and all I hear is exactly, dude. It's so fucking distracting.
It's so fucking horrible.
Which, like, maybe if a part of the ambient sound of Tarkov was like a wider variety of birds, because I think like there's like owls and shit that you can hear like in the ambient sound package.
There's like there's owls, there's frogs, just a whole lot of stuff that like you wouldn't expect like in like a shopping mall area, but it's there.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, like, you know, it does feel unnatural just because it's a sound I've never heard in that game before, but I mean, I mean, for doing everything, like I'm gonna do it because I need the XP, but I mean, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I mean, I don't think that quest is gonna be here forever. I think it's gonna be here for like a couple of weeks, and that's really it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably like when transitioning became a thing, you could transit to different things. But
What are you talking about?
when they added transits.
Yeah. Why are you talking about transits?
Well, like the marathon thing was here like for the purpose of getting people to use transits, and now the marathon quest isn't a thing anymore, right?
No, the marathon like it's still a thing. Like
Oh.
I think you still get like achievements for it and shit like that.
Oh, but it's not like a quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Because
transit wasn't
respectfully, who fucking cares about achievements on Escape from Tarkov?
me. The fuck?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but
I need all them bitches, bro.
what started your obsession with 100%ing games?
My fucking unemployment. Literally, that's it. I feel like if I buy a game, right, that's kind of expensive, I need to get my money's worth of it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I just like, I don't know. There's nothing that's ever driven me to want to 100% like achievement wise a game. Like for games like, I don't know, Batman Arkham Asylum, for example, where there's just like additional tasks you can do, side objectives to like 100% the game. I've done that, but not like achievements or anything.
My newest achievement grind that I think I'm gonna do to 100% is gonna be Persona 3. So
Supermarket Simulator, yes.
fuck no.
Oh
I will
yeah.
happily 100% Persona 3 and 4, but I will never do fucking Supermarket Sim. I feel like I got a 100% Warframe at some point too.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense as a game that you would do that for. It's one of the big ones in your rotation. Although, man, dude, the more time that goes on, the more I'm just disappointed with the condition that Warframe's in right now, dude. Like the old grinds are nice. Like every now and then I want to get back on and continue doing like the old grindy stuff. But I'd love for them to add some new shit that's fun to grind and not make me feel like I'm wasting fucking hours of my life doing meaningless fucking boring bullshit.
The new shit for the old piece, bro, because that's how you get like ultimate like abilities for your operator,
Mm.
brother. Never in my life have I wanted to fucking kill myself more.
Hmm. I mean, just wait
Like
until
that
you see what
grind
they're
is
probably gonna.
absolutely horrible.
Just wait until you see the bullshit that they're probably gonna have us do for the fucking Lizzo frame, dude. That's just probably gonna suck ass.
And I forgot they were dropping Lizzo frame.
That shit's gonna be awful, dude. If the fucking Lizzo frame ever gets an operator, it's got to be like what is it, a proto frame?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got to be Gorlock the Destroyer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, man, I've been missing my Exceltra Prime. I've been missing my fucking what's that fucking shit called? My Nautilus, my fucking little pistol, my machine missile, whatever the fuck I was using. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, curious.
No, not the Icarus. The fucking the
Oh yeah. The
yeah.
priming one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been missing the just the gameplay loop of that game.
I need to get onto the fucking dating sim portion already so I can fuck on somebody that's not a fine shit, aka
Snake Town.
yeah.
I feel yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. The dating sim thing, kind of, I still don't know how to feel about it. Like that kind of stuff's never really been my jam. But like, this is my thing, right? I am pretty good, like socializing with people, like in real life. I can make conversations with people and get along with people just fine. But any kind of situation, one second. Sorry. Um like real or fake, whether it's like in a video game where like I'm like forced to interact with something. I'm not really that big of a fan of it. I don't really enjoy it that much. So like the fact that I gotta like go through dialogue options with these motherfuckers, I'm like, oh my god, dude.
I mean, that's what I like about like RPGs is being able to
Yeah. Well, like if I got
do
into
your
like a
own
Baldur's
story.
Gate 3, I'd know that that's what I was signing up for. But like I think
And
because
like a shooter like that is not what you're really
yeah,
getting
exactly.
into.
It's not what I'm there
Yeah.
for. Although I mean I'll give them props that like they implemented um that well into the game, but like I don't know. I'm not really there to try to rizz up fucking Excalibur.
I think that's why I'm such like a big fan of the Persona games.
Mm.
I'm just a an RPG slice of life type of guy, bro.
I gotta expand my RPG. Um,
Horizons.
yeah, I gotta expand my portfolio of RPGs. I think I have to start with Skyrim. We'll have to do like a modded Skyrim playthrough at some point. Um, because I think it's too iconic for me to not start with that. And then I think after that's probably when I can get into like the Baldur's Gate 3s and shit like that. Whatever like this new
Baldur's
game
Gate
Larian is
3
cooking
is
up.
more like D&D. It's not very much a like it is like an RPG, but it's not a traditional RPG, I wouldn't say.
Mm. It's funny you mentioned D&D. One of my friends at work is gonna be doing his first D&D campaign this weekend.
Ooh, might have to put me on, bro.
Hell yeah. He he showed me like the Google Doc where like they typed up some lore and like they have like their like abilities like fleshed out with like
Mm.
their base stats and everything, and they generated like some images with Chat GPT to like represent their characters and shit.
Oh, bro, like I love making like my own like character sheets, bro. Like I feel like that's why D&D is just so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm such a huge nerd whenever it comes to that shit, but I just don't know how to explain it, bro. It's just so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to him too about something I brought up. I can't remember if I was on the show last week, because real shit, like we talked for a while last week, but that shit felt good, bro. That like I fucked with last week's episode so heavily. Um, but I can't remember because we talked for so long if it was on the podcast or off. I was talking about trying to get into some 40K. I think
I think that was on the pod. I think that
mm,
was like halfway through.
okay. Um, yeah, I was bringing that up with the same guy from work, and I think where I want to start is I want to try to find like a significant battle or like a significant conflict in 40K and start there,
Yeah,
and then branch out as like, oh, like what's like this dude's deal, what's this dude's deal, like this faction, like where do they come from, and just branch out from there is I think how I want to get started, because I don't think there's really like a linear way to get into 40K because there's so much. Because if I started from the beginning of 40K, I'll never get to the fucking end of it. So I'm like, let me just try to find a spot that feels comfortable to dip my toes in. But
and there's like tons of factions too, bro. So you just gotta find one that you like.
yeah,
I'm a big fun, big fun. I'm a big fan of the Tau, but you might be like a Black Templars type of guy, you know. You might like the Xeno scum over anything else.
I was fucking muted. Yeah, my bad. I was blowing my nose. When you say Black Templar, is Templar used not in the traditional Knights Templar fashion, or is like that Knights Templar aesthetic with like the Black Templar, or like what's their deal?
That's basically what they are. They're basically just
Ooh,
the Knights Templar of the future of existence.
oh man, that
Let me
sounds so fucking fire, dude.
let me find a picture for you because I think you might like him.
Shout out the Curse of Oak Island for putting me onto the Knights Templar, bro, because that shit is just one of the most peak aesthetics of all time, dude. That shit is so fucking fire.
If this wasn't such a dog shit fucking photo, 140p, bro. 140 by 140. Get your shit together.
Hey, bro, it's not their fault.
It is their fault.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to actually try to get a grasp for the scope of 40K because I'm trying to think of something comparable. Because, like, scale wise, it's definitely not on the same level, don't get me wrong, but I'll use Warframe as an example. Like, when I got into Warframe, um, my Sherpa, if you will, for that game, was like, oh yeah, there's like a bunch of factions. Like, there's a bunch of different factions that you can fight against and all that. And there's what, three core factions, right? Infested, Corpus, and Grineer.
Yeah.
Um, which, a game having, even three factions that you can fight against, I think is enough to keep the core loop exciting, especially if it is like Warframe or Helldivers where like the meta changes, depending on the faction that you're fighting. Um, oh yeah, that looks trippy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, I'd be interested in actually trying to see if I can grasp how big 40K is. There's that
I
like
mean, they have a
Vermintide 2 game or whatever it is that keeps going on sale that I keep wanting to try because it's like a first person shooter. Like the screenshots, like motherfuckers slaying rats or some shit.
yeah. Um, I don't know how accurate that is to like what you would want to get into for like the Warhammer series, but getting into any of it's definitely worth a shot.
Yeah. I mean, you got to start somewhere, you know? Um, yeah, which I was hoping to have an update on fucking Eastbound and Down, but I just have not been watching it since last week, dude. So I got to figure out what they're going to do with my boy Kenny Powers at some point, but
I've been watching The Big Bang, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Amy low key got a little bit of motion back there, bro.
bro, it's exactly what I told you, bro. She's built like a fucking F-250 Super Duty, bro. She got them double wide hips. I mean, she's a sleeper for sure. She's a sleeper for sure. Don't be sleeping on Amy, bro.
But yeah, other than that, I haven't really been watching anything.
Yeah, this week I actually, it's so crazy, dude. Because I think in our scuffed fucking episode 17.5, that just got fucking scrapped, like 2 weeks ago. I was talking shop with Jay a little bit about some more like 5M shit,
Yeah.
or GTA RP, and I was talking about this streamer that I watched for a while. Like I actually like subbed to him. I was watching him so much. And I've only subbed to, less people than I can count on one hand, on Twitch, not including Prime. I wouldn't count Prime in that because it's free. Um, but this guy, Rami, I used to watch a lot. And this past week, the reason I haven't been watching any TV is I found, so on these servers, he has two characters. He has a character called Rami, which is like a criminal, and then his cop character is called Conan Clarkson. And I found, not actually, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Randomly on a YouTube account that I've never watched him on, I just got recommended one of his videos, and it got me hooked, bro. It got me hooked, and
Oh yeah.
I'm back in. And I just was like typing in like Conan Clarkson looking for shit because he's my favorite of the two characters. And this person has like multiple like 100+ video playlists just completely compiling like each like server wipe of like the story arc of like Conan Clarkson.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
so I've been getting through that shit, and that's just been fucking comedy, dude. And it honestly, bro, as much as I like sleep on streamers, I think I'm starting to see the appeal to like having a streamer up on your second monitor when you're doing shit, because streaming clips, which is what he posts, are kind of just nice background slop where you can just tune in like some fuck shit's going on.
Mm.
um Whereas like I don't think I could use Game of Thrones as background slot because I could get through the first season, and when the second season starts, I'm like, who the fuck are these people? I don't even know who the
Yeah.
fuck these people are, because a show like that kind of needs your attention.
I feel
um
like for shit like that, like you just gotta put on something that like you've already watched like a million times, like you already know the
yeah,
backstory and shit.
because that's
But
what I
for
was
like
doing.
videos, like if like YouTube shit like that, put on like a fucking 4 hour lore video, bro. You're set.
Mm, dude, oh my god, you're bringing me back. I've been wanting to go down the fucking Wendigoon rabbit hole again, dude, because you said lore video and it reminded me of that fucking Ready or Not lore video he did, dude. Oh my god.
I went down the Ark survival rabbit hole the other day.
Oh, you were like checking the lore for that, because I can't remember what your opinion was about me saying this, but I was telling you that I wanted to actually complete the story. I watched some lore videos and I was like, That's what made me want to complete the story in Ark, like actually, and like fight the bosses.
Yeah.
Because that shit's actually like deeper than I thought it was. Like completely.
I'm not gonna lie, I've really only played the island. I had no idea that it wasn't set on like an actual like fucking planet.
Mm.
And I was just over here like, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Like you think that it's just Earth, 65 million years ago with like an amalgamation of, obviously dinosaurs that didn't exactly live, next to each other during the same time
Yeah.
period, but yeah, because I always thought it
I
was
just
Earth,
didn't think it was like
a
out in
simulation
like
or whatever
outer
the fuck.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just
Um
over here like, that would explain why we get fucking crystal airdrops, but
Oh yeah, because maybe that's what we gotta do. Maybe we gotta have a bucket list to complete some games. Like we gotta do the Minecraft hardcore let's play. Maybe we gotta maybe I can rent us an Ark server. Maybe we can try to beat at least the island. Like I'm not saying every single map.
yeah.
Because me personally,
I
like
have it on Steam now. I just don't know if I have any DLCs.
that should be pretty cheap now. I can't remember if they made them free or not because of the new game, but um like I don't have all of them either. Anyway, but for me personally, right? For me personally, I am a I'm a dino head. I'm a dino old head is what I should say. As far as it goes with Ark, I kind of strictly am limited to interest in the maps that are kind of based in some amount of reality. When it gets to maps like Extinction or like Genesis and shit like that, those maps don't really interest me too much in playing on. I'm outside of like the weird like new creatures like the giant fucking crab spiders and shit like that would be kind of cool to interact with. Um, but for the most part, I'm more interested in playing um the more grounded maps in that
Yeah.
game. Yeah, I mean maybe we'll have to fucking rent a little servo and get that going too because I think Jay has that as well, so maybe that's something he could fuck on a little bit with us too. I think for a lot of the shit that I want to do, dude, I think I got to start streaming because especially
I'm
because I'm just
telling
not
you,
having the
bro.
time to sit down and just like crank out a bunch of videos anymore just because I'm working on like bigger videos now and it's taking way longer than I thought. I think I just gotta find some shit like an Ark server or like a Minecraft hardcore that I could just sit down and put some progress into um and just stream.
That's what I've been trying to tell you for the past few years, bro. You just got to start getting into streaming, bro. Streaming's just so much easier.
Well, yeah, I mean it's easier. Um but I think where I was getting fucked up is I wanted to stream a lot of DayZ and I still want to. But to do that you kind of got to be committed to like
A server and
yeah,
have time for it.
yeah, you got to be committed to a server, but you also got to be like the next 17 days I'm streaming DayZ every day.
Yeah.
Because you can't exactly just not do shit because you could like miss 2 days, your base got raided and all your shit's despawned now. Like, and then you're just like absolutely fucked. Whereas like a Minecraft hardcore world, we could come and go over time as we wanted, and things are gonna be, ready for us to just pick up where we left off. Um,
That's why if you do get into streaming, bro, you should just definitely do some like single player shit.
yeah,
Do like some art, something.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I gotta,
Become the
I gotta figure
Persona
out
fan.
something.
Stream them bitches.
Maybe not Persona. I mean, I said that I literally ask me to tell you what Persona video game covers look like. I'm picturing like a fuse between Forza Horizon and Final Fantasy. I know nothing about Persona.
Persona's fantastic.
But yeah, I mean, I know we talked about streaming some stuff together coming up, so maybe that'll be the little starty start. Because I mean, a lot of the shit I play is just literally
You play slop. That's what you
Well,
play.
I play slot, but a lot of like what I play is more just like using some time for me to just like decompress, you know. Um like I don't play Call of Duty every single day. Just because I don't always have the energy to like try hard when it comes to games. So like I will get home and I will just turn on like Schedule One or fucking trading card shop simulator, that kind of shit. Um and just like effectively just waste time. Um but yeah, I think I gotta get some concurrent shit that I can keep coming back to. Um because I want to be more active, man. I'm not happy with how things have gone this year so far. I gotta try to kick it up a notch at some point because I've wanted to make some shorter videos for my channel, but I don't want to come back and do what I was doing before. Um, because I don't know, it's a battle because starting out a small channel, it's like, well, doing the here's what's new in this season, here like the map tier list, that kind of stuff, like here are the best maps in this season that are going to be coming out. That's probably the easier way to get noticed. But I don't want to make those videos necessarily, to be honest. When I was
You're not the
uploading,
guy to be like, oh, this is the best loadout in
yeah,
Call of Duty.
exactly. Like, I don't know, dude. When I was doing the daily grind, I did those because they're very good filler content. To just have your daily video be that you sat down on tier list maker and made a tier list in like 20 minutes, recorded it, and that's your video for the day. It is good to like fill a day if you're working on something else that day also, but I'd much rather do more compilation, more in the vein of like funny moment style content that, you know, requires having more footage. um But I honestly, I think what my mistake was waiting until all my footage was recorded for this big video to start working on it. I should have been working on it the entire time. Um, so for the future, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just work on it slowly over time. But you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I am cooking up some surprises for the podcast though. I'm cooking up some surprises for the podcast coming up. I'll have to see when exactly some of the stuff can get rolled out, but we're cooking. That's all I'll say. We're cooking, dude. We're cooking.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is you've been cooking for a while, right? You should already know where this is going.
Hey, man.
Where's my RE0 video at?
Oh my god. I'm cooking, dude. I'm cooking.
No, you not.
I'm cooking.
You're not cooking fast enough.
If it makes you feel better, if I go to my upload library folder, if I go to my fucking thing, right? I have a folder that is specifically for footage for that game. I have not gotten rid of the footage. Like I haven't scrapped it or anything. I will be honest. I will be honest. Hands up. I thought that all Resident Evil games were third-person shooters, and the fact that this is like kind of side-scrolly is fucking with me a little bit. It kind of decreased my interest in the game, but I'm gonna finish it at some point.
It's not side scrolly. It's called fixed cameras.
It's called ass.
Deal with it.
It's called ass.
you not a fucking RE fan like the rest of us, bro. RE needs to be fixed cameras. That's how survival horror games should be played.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Whenever you get up to like RE4, 5, 6, that's whenever it becomes fucking third person.
I was gonna say, I will be honest. One of my favorite horror games, Cold Fear, I'm pretty sure is fixed camera.
Yeah, so get fucked. How about that?
But it's different. It's different.
No, it's not. It's
Because I had expectations when I came
Fear.
into this shit.
Cold Fear was built because RE4 has so much fucking success. Get fucked.
What, dude? Are you saying Cold Fear is
Cold Fear is a ripoff.
How dare you call Cold Fear a ripoff? What is, bro? How could you call it a ripoff when it has a psychic, telepathic, mutated orca in the game?
A rip off. You heard me. I'll say it again if needed.
Nah. Real shit though, I don't know how the fuck I beat that game when I was a kid, dude. Like, I couldn't figure out how to lean out of a window and shoot my gun in the original Mafia on the original Xbox. I don't know how the fuck I ever beat Cold Fear. Because I remember having to do the boss fight a couple of times, but it was definitely harder than like the Suffering. The Suffering, honestly, the Suffering is one of my more liked games. I don't say one of my favorite games of all time because my memory of it is so fuzzy because it's been so long since I played it. But that game was more like, what are you saying? I'm a goober.
And not knowing how to lean out the whip,
dog,
to shoot the stake.
Whenever I talk about the mechanics in a game, you need to remember that I'm the guy that couldn't get past the Injustice 2 tutorial. Okay? You gotta know that going into it.
Someone had to say it.
You gotta know it going into it. But yeah, I will finish it at some point. At some point. I'm not gonna do it.
At some point, it better not be in the next fucking 8 years. I'll tell you that.
I'm not doing another horror game until I do that. I want to finish that because I don't want to have a bunch of like unfinished projects that I'm working on all at the same time. So
I do.
Before
I have a whole lot of fucking shit I haven't fucking finished, bro. It's actually ridiculous.
Before I do like Alien Isolation or like other like solo horror shit that I want to do, I'm gonna finish that. It may not get necessarily uploaded right away after I finish it, but I'll finish recording it. One thing I'll tell you for damn sure I gotta figure out how to get my fucking file sizes down, dude. Because holy shit, there's gotta be a better way for me to fucking be recording this shit.
MKV.
Well, when I record an MP4, I can never find good settings to like get like the kind of quality that I'm looking for. MKV looks nice. Like looking nice, I don't think is worth my fucking files being 50 gigs.
Maybe you should have got a better fucking SSD.
What the fuck is going on here? What did this just turn into fucking ripping me to shreds, bro? God damn. But I mean, this is a fucking pre-built, so it is probably some fucking Walmart fucking great value fucking SSD, probably. Who knows? Oh man, yeah. I'm working on it, dude. That's what I'll say. I'm fucking working on it. All right.
Yeah, well, you're not working on it fast enough.
Last week
I need that shit like tomorrow.
Last week we talked a little bit about the burnt peanut, right? With like the viewbotting allegations and all that shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Some streamers have came out and said, I saw Stable Ronaldo and someone else kind of put a similar figure out there. They're saying that Peanut is making how much do you think he's making?
Like per stream or just all like yearly?
Monthly or yearly? You could do both. You could pick one.
I would say Big Man is probably making 3 mil a year.
These streamers have come out and their estimate of what he is making a year, 25 M's.
damn.
This shit is insane, dude. And it's exactly what we've said before when we've talked about Peanut, dude. It's seeing a streamer do well hits different when the success happens to someone that deserves it, dude. Like Queso's a perfect example, dude. I can't think of a better guy, a better quality human that I would want to have the success than Queso. Now, don't clip this if in 5 years it comes out this dude's running a fucking Minecraft server and is fucking, talking to kids, right? But as of right now, he's a good guy, so.
I don't think Queso would ever do that. Queso
No.
doesn't seem like the type of guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. Like you look back at a lot of these creators from back in the day that got exposed for that shit, and maybe hindsight's 2020. But I look at some of these people and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I can see it.
Like Dream, bro. That dude was out here being a goober. That's what he was doing.
I can't fucking stand Dream, dude.
I swear to God, bro, if I ever face reveal and I get fucking bullied as bad as him, bro, I'm ending my fucking shit. That boy got bullied off the fucking internet, bro. I don't even know if he's still doing shit.
Didn't he try to make music at some point?
Yeah. He was like, that's what the mask is. I take that back. He's still uploading. He uploaded 11 days ago.
How much motion does he have?
He has, if I can put in the fucking code to my shit, 1.6 mil views on that bitch.
I mean, he's still got good motion.
He's probably view botting.
I mean, maybe.
Let's be real. He's probably buying his views unless he's actually fucking having toddlers as his audience.
I don't know where I was trying to think of a transition and I could not think of one, so I'm just going to use this as a segue. Dave. Historically, we've been pretty disappointed with the co-op in Stranded Deep. How would you summarize our experiences trying to play co-op in that game?
Horrible. Probably the worst co-op imaginable.
Yeah, definitely.
Constant lag outs, bro. It's bad.
Yeah, definitely one of the worst co-op experiences I've ever had in a game by far. Which sucks because arguably, right, it's one of the games that I've wanted to play co-op the most. Which sucks. So I'm hoping that they fucking fix it in Stranded Deep 2 whenever that comes out. Which honestly,
I don't even know if they're making a Stranded Deep 2. I haven't seen anything on it.
Well, they were collecting ideas and they were about to start development on it, so it's probably just going to take a while.
I think I'm more excited for Subnautica 2 over Stranded Deep 2.
Before we get to that, if Stranded Deep 2 is real, right? Stranded Deep's graphics were so good for it coming out as an indie game. What would be your level of expectation for the graphics of a Stranded Deep 2?
Cyberpunk levels of how good it is.
Okay. I mean, that's the highest ceiling, but I think, comparatively to when Stranded Deep came out originally, I think that's fair. Because it's a beautiful game, don't get me wrong. The AI may not be like the most smooth in the world, but
I feel like Cyberpunk has really upped the bar for how good a game should look. and I feel like it needs to be the Cyberpunk levels of good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to yeah, I mean I think I said it before too, like they gotta build this game from the ground up with co-op in mind.
Yeah,
Because as far as it goes, like being a game developer, there's too much success on the table for people to develop co-op games that are good for it not to be built with co-op in mind.
yeah,
Like people will, don't get me wrong, a certain amount of he's gonna make an M because people will buy it because it's a Stranded Deep game, right? But he could be making 5 M's by making it a really good co-op game.
yeah.
So well, we'll have to see how it shakes out. But you brought up Subnautica 2. How excited are you for this multiplayer mode? Because I'm really
Um,
fucking excited.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm more excited to just play the game just because I have a fucking deep seated fear of the ocean,
Mm.
and Subnautica was like one of those games that really,
Yeah,
really
test your
made me
limits.
fucking terrified. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm just excited for it.
yeah. I'm. What makes me excited too is I know nothing about Subnautica 2. I've played Subnautica. I remember watching Markiplier play Subnautica back in the day, like as updates were coming out and new story elements were being put in.
Yeah,
Um, but I'm excited that it'll be fresh because if this was like a Stranded Deep style scenario and Subnautica 1 didn't have a sequel and they just added multiplayer, I'd be like, well, I kind of know the ins and outs of the game. So am I really all that excited to play it with someone else? Maybe, yeah, but not nearly as much as, it's something I haven't experienced before. So yeah,
yeah. I'm just incredibly excited.
yeah. And I mean, coming off of the fucking Stranded Deep talk, I think what adds to my excitement is how bad my experience was with Stranded Deep because we both have fears of the of deep water, and we wanted to experience that with Stranded, but the co-op was so shit that we never really got a
Yeah.
chance to um really get to that point. Um, have you heard, Dave, that there appears to be a new Ghost Recon in development?
I did. I'm kind of excited.
Did you also see the rumors about where the game is going to be set?
I did not.
I have seen rumors that it is going to be set in Vietnam.
Well, okay.
You sounded disappointed.
No, 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 no.
Here's my concern. Here's my concern. Is Ghost Recon going to be able to compete with, I mean, we talked about with Wayland, what may potentially be a peak male experience, Hell Let Loose
Fuck
Vietnam?
no. No, because usually Ghost Recon is single to co-op. And that's really it.
Mm.
Of course it's fucking not. Like you cannot compare either of those games together, at all.
How many Ghost Recon games have you played? Because I haven't played any Ghost Recon games.
I have played Breakpoint. I have played the one that is set in Mexico. I think I played one back on maybe the P2 as a kid.
Mm.
And that's really it. So kind of like the newer ones.
Okay. Now, is it more is kind of Hitman-esque, like you're going out and taking out targets, or how do these missions really like work out?
It The newer ones are kind of more looter shootery or ish esque,
Oh,
I guess.
okay.
But there is like targets you have to take down. There is like there's like a whole like story like on it.
I mean, if they lean into the
But a
looter
lot of,
shooter stuff, I mean, imagine like Div 2, but in fucking Nam. That could be kind of cool.
oh yeah. But I don't know if they're going back to the way it was back in the day, which is just like more like story driven than anything.
Mm,
But the newer ones are kind of looter shootery.
okay.
I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck was wrong with um my ish for it to just not fucking load in like at all.
Were you not able to run it?
No.
Damn.
Well, I was able to run it. It just took like a good like fucking 45 minutes to even load into the game.
Mm. I wanna bring something up. I can't remember if I have addressed these allegations with you on the podcast before. I'm pretty sure I did. Um, but some new tech has been released. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it. But first, I wanted to start out by giving some context towards how you feel about this topic.
Okay.
When was this? December 17th, 2025. You messaged me and said, so fucking tired of seeing these nappy-headed YNs putting switches on they shit on YouTube, bro. Like, nobody cares you doing shit like that.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm still tired of
American
it.
American Tactical has released a new 50 round mag, especially built for Glocks.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The streets are getting new tech. How does this make you feel?
I'm fucking killing myself. Because now we're gonna have fucking Chirac motherfuckers over here with absolute fucking beams on they shit. And better drummies, bro. Their shit's never gonna fucking jam.
Yeah, which I will say, right? I will say, you would think after a certain point they would get better at shooting. I don't think that's been the case at
No.
all. They're still all
No.
terrible at shooting, but I'm sending you a picture of what the magazine looks like.
Jesus fucking Christ. Bro's got the fucking Tarkov build for the fucking Glock, bro. God
yeah.
damn.
the fucking big stick mag for the fucking Vector or whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad day to be a fucking op in Chicago when these fucking things start hitting the streets.
Yeah.
But shoot, I don't know if you saw, dude. Did you see the shooting that happened like a week ago in Chicago?
I did not.
Oh my god, dude. This dude got caught at an intersection and his ops run out the car and they're doing their fucking their shit. Bro hops out the car with a Draco, starts shooting at the car from across the intersection, leaning back like fucking 40 degrees, holding the gun out fully extended, arms fucking straight out. Both hands on the fucking grip, not holding the fucking front of the gun at all. These dudes start fucking blamming the fuck out this car, goes up to the driver's side window, shoots like 7 rounds into the driver's side window, didn't even kill the driver.
Oh yeah. You sent me that on Instagram.
Yeah, didn't kill the driver.
The child did die though. The child did die though.
I thought the child was unharmed.
He No, I'm pretty sure the fucking child died.
I had read that the
I
baby
might be
moms in the
wrong,
passenger
but
seat died.
oh, you might be fucking right then.
Yeah, because I heard that the baby moms
Because I
died.
dead ass thought that like the fucking, well, like bro didn't hit nothing but the child, you know.
No, because what I read was that the kid was but the baby moms got slimed out.
Smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's like, dude, when did we lose the fucking respect, dude? When did we lose the respect? I
Whenever we
remember
started.
when motherfuckers would see you on the block with your kids, with your mom, with your granny, and they would say, let him have that shit, bro. We ain't finna do that in front of his family. We gonna wait to try to catch his ass when he's on his own. When did this fucking change, dude?
Years ago, whenever we started putting down fucking, stopped putting down our fucking hands and started picking up sticks.
Oh god, dude. And it's so crazy because like obviously the logic makes sense, right? But the amount of times that I see those memes on Instagram where it's like my reaction when she says her boyfriend is 6'4" and can beat my ass, someone holding like a Glock with an extendo and a fucking switch.
Mm.
Which to an extent I am like, you know, outside of like gang shit, like using this as an example, if you road rage on someone so hard that you get out of your car, walk over to their car and start pounding on their window, you're asking to fucking die.
Yeah.
You're asking to get shot. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. For one, I think there's a problem with people being able to control their fucking emotions, dude. Like, how are these anger management counselors not fucking billionaires? Like, there should be a lot of people getting counseling for some of the shit that they fucking deal with. Because the amount of road rage incidents I see where I'm like, you look like a fucking buffoon getting out of your car yelling at someone in traffic. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, if I get a stick, when I get a stick, bro, obviously like I'm gonna have it with me when I'm moving. Dog, I'm gripping that shit if you're walking up to my car. I'm already having it ready to go. And if I see you reach, if you fucking, I'll give you this. I'll let you hit my window once. If you go to hit it again, I'm not gonna wait for you to break that shit and have access to fucking drag me out of my car. You're dying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, dude. The logic behind some of this shit is crazy, dude. It's insane. But who knows? Maybe fucking 50 rounds is what these fucking YNs need to actually fucking hit their target. Who knows?
No, because they can't even hit their fucking targets with a Drake, bro.
They can't even kill the op with 5.45 by 39, bro. What makes you think they're gonna do it with 9 mil? Jesus Christ, dude. And I've even seen them with the whole fucking AR-15. They got that 5.56 like type shit, bro.
Yeah, they got fucking ARPs and shit, and just still not hitting nothing. Because they got fucking ARPs with drummies and shit, and nah, bro. Like you're hitting a bystander and his dog.
It's like, get the hood together and watch like Garand Thumb. Watch fucking, I don't know, maybe like a Demo Ranch of Brandon Herrera. A fucking not Kentucky Ballistics. Who's like the old dude? Like had was shooting guns.
Hitcock 45.
Yeah, watch them Hitcock 45 for a day. Do it for a day, and I promise you, dude, the ops is gonna fall like fucking threes coming out of fucking Steph Curry's hands, dude. But you continue to just fucking whiff, dude. Whiff, which I gotta be honest, there's a part of my mind that's like, how badly are these guys actually trying to kill each other? Like, how much of it is pulling up to the block, letting off like 3 shots just to be able to say, oh, we pulled up to your block, we aired that shit out. When it's like you fired like 3 shots. into the air. You hit a rooftop. You fucking deflated a fucking beach ball in someone's front yard. You fucking shot their fucking above ground pool, and flooded their backyard for like fucking 2 hours. Um, but I mean, at the same time, it seems like it seems like some of these guys fucking are about that shit, and is really out here trying to fucking knock some of these motherfuckers' heads off. But oh man, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And I mean, I mean, obviously there's money in it. There's money in fucking being a YN, fucking indie street selling fucking fentanyl or fucking, just trapping like some psychs or some shit. But, because I mean, you even see like OGs coming out being like, oh man, put the guns down. I learned my lesson. I used to do that shit when I was a kid. I lost so many of my friends, so many of my brothers that I learned that wasn't the way. Y'all gotta put that shit down. And I think for this younger generation, that's being just completely lost on them, because I think I think we're in a cycle, and I think I've mentioned it before on the podcast. We're in this cycle of, you know, what is it? Strong men create good times create weak men create bad times create strong men. And I think we're in this cycle where we have some kids that were raised by a generation of people who weren't practicing what they preach, so to speak. They would tell people not to do, like, to tell their kids not to do things, and they would be doing it themselves. Like, if I'm a YN and an OG's coming up to me at like church, at the function, whatever, at fucking CVS or some shit, like anywhere, Instagram DMs, and it's like, oh man, I'm telling you, dude, like, this ain't the way. You gotta lay that shit down, bro. There's better things in life than this gang shit. When I'm looking at it, I'm saying, wasn't you about this shit too? How you gonna come here, but like before anything, not even like looking at like on some deep shit, like, oh damn, like how many of my homies will still be here if like this, that, and the third. I think immediately what they look at is, how you gonna tell me not to do some shit that you was doing yourself? And I think immediately it becomes this thing where they just assume like, you got no authority to be coming here telling me what I can and can't do when you were out here doing the same thing. And I can't necessarily blame him for that. Like, if you apply it to so many different situations, if your boss is telling you to do things a certain way and they don't even do it themselves, it's going to be hard to respect that person and to want to listen to that person. And I mean, I don't really have a suggestion on how it's going to fucking make anything, like how we can make anything better, dude. Like, people are like, oh, we got to fucking take the guns off the streets, or we got to, make guns illegal, take all the guns away. Like, there's always going to be guns. And people always say like, oh, well, guns are illegal in the UK. And guess what? People still die by getting shot because they smuggle guns in from other countries in Europe. And they're still out here shooting people. But guess what? If you take away one means of killing someone, there's this lovely thing about people who want to kill someone. If you want to kill someone, you will find a way to kill that person. And in the UK, they're taking fucking samurai swords and fucking 3-foot long machetes. I mean, a 3-foot long machete is crazy. They're taking like 18-inch machetes and they're fucking hacking each other up in the fucking corner shop, stabbing each other up. And I mean, I've seen you know, not that I'm saying there's like an uptick in knife crime or anything, but I've seen some shit. I've seen knife crime popping off in the fucking States. Like it's not a thing. Like you could slime out an op with a fucking bowling ball if you catch him lacking enough. Like if you catch him in his sleep, you can slime his ass out with a bowling ball, dude. Like the you there isn't really a way to limit the means. Like the bottom line is it's like the emotion behind it, the drive behind it. Like if like like you could kill a man with your bare hands, dude. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you make it better, man. I don't know how you make it better, but fucking American Tactical is not fucking is not out here helping. And I gotta be honest, dude, this magazine kind of looks fire as fuck, dude. This magazine is drippy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm trying to do more of this here, dude.
Shoot a fucking ARP and miss somebody.
Hell yeah. I feel like when I get my next whip, I need to go to more events, you know? Whether it's like fucking like sports shit, whether it's like, you know, I guess like, well, I guess what I mean is I need to have more days out. Like I just need to go and do shit more, you know, experience more shit.
Oh yeah,
Like I think we were talking last
that's
week
kind of
about going to the museum and shit.
my plans for everything.
Yeah.
Once I can, I'm gonna try to experience life.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy kind of just being in my little, you know, my own little world. Um, but you know, I'd like to just literally for no other reason than getting out, just go to like a baseball game. You know, fuck it, buy a ticket to a baseball game, let's go and fucking watch it. You know,
Hell yeah.
just for the sake of getting out, and not just being inside. Um, I think just spicing up my days a little bit more like that is something that I want to prioritize going forward a little bit. But
Hell yeah. I do think whenever I can, I know I've talked about it a lot, but I do think I want to start going out, going on like fucking nerd events. I'm just trying to like collect fucking cards and shit.
mm, yeah, I mean, when I was working one day, um, I met this guy who was really cool. He's from like I don't know what the place was exactly, but he like some place probably like I think like 2 hours southeast of us.
Yeah.
Um, and bro's honestly cool as fuck. He had a collectibles shop and he had all sorts of shit from like, you know, cards wise, like Yu-Gi-Oh to like, you know, sports cards to, you know, like non-traditional like card collecting things for like I don't know. I'll just throw something out there like fucking Gremlins trading cards or some shit like Cabbage Patch Kids, like shit that you don't even
Yeah.
like think about all the time. Um and he had like a bunch of action figures and shit from like WWE to like movies and all that kind of shit.
But yeah, because like I'm a huge fucking nerd, and I just like want to please my inner child. Because whenever I was a kid, like I used to be like really into Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that, and I
Yeah.
would never be able to get like fucking packs because my aunt fucking hated me and didn't want to buy me shit. So I think as an adult, I kind of just want to please my inner child and just be able to get shit I wasn't able to as a kid.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the first things I did when I started working. Like when I was working at fucking Holes, that's when I started getting like some action figures and stuff. And now like I have pieces in my collection that I'm really happy with. Like having like a literal like sealed hardened edition of Ghosts is awesome. I got it on like a fucking sweetheart deal. Um, but then even from like, you know, I have like a little VHS collection and I want to add more to that and different things. I think I don't know. I think it's just kind of part of the way I try to stay grounded. I try to surround myself with older things from when I was a kid, so that way I don't lose sight of like where I came from, kind of.
Yeah.
Like I don't lose. I don't want to disconnect too much from like that like inner child. I guess like I want to be able to I don't know just have reminders of like not even that like I don't want to
How
grow
good
up.
life used to be.
Yeah, and also like look at those things and think about me as a kid and have that drive me forward to like you know continuing to try to get to a place that when I was a kid I wanted to be at, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
um but also it is just nice to fucking nerd out on like Mercari or some shit and just like
Oh
fucking
yeah. Oh yeah.
scroll through and like a bunch of shit.
I,
um
I gotta go. I gotta go on that bitch, see if I can find some fucking sleepers for like fucking magic cards or something.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe I'll try to scam a
Hmm. Oh my
95-year
god.
old grandpa that doesn't know what his fucking kids had back in the fucking day, and just be like, "Yo, I'll give you $50 for the Black Lotus card."
I thought you were gonna
Like, oh,
say
okay.
I thought you were gonna say maybe I'll try to scam a cancer patient. I was like, how many times are we gonna fucking talk about this shit, dude?
No, not today. Not today.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. I know what I want to do with my collection going forward, but um,
I feel like I gotta get like my room cleaned up and all just so I can at least get like some more shelves and more space.
mm.
For right now, it's not looking very promising. I have like one shelf, and that's where my Harry Potter books and my um Quan Mills books are going right now.
Yeah, that guy that I met at this event, he even said he couldn't confirm it, but he said he met a guy who said he worked for I don't know the guy's like account name on Instagram, but he's the guy that makes the videos where it's like, should I open it or should I keep it
Could I
sealed?
keep it sealed? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah. I
said
fuck with you,
he
heavy.
met someone who like bought packs for that guy.
Mm,
But he was like, I'm not sure, like he was just like looking for a good deal or something.
yeah, and
And
they're
just
just
said
trying to be
that.
like, oh yeah, like I'm just trying to finesse off his name type shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's meeting that guy is honestly like what you said, just trying to go to more nerd stuff. It honestly made me want to do that because it's cool to just talk about mutual interests with people and just
I
reminisce over
think
like,
something that would what would be cool is if we made like absolute fucking bank, right? And we are just out here taking a couple of day trip over to fucking California, flying out, driving, whatever we ever choose to do. Go to fucking Comic Con for a little bit.
mm, yes, dude. You can dress up as a fucking ice agent. I can get in a jumpsuit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, man.
And don't hey man me. What the fuck? We can't be joking about that in today's fucking age and climate, bro. God damn.
Hey, bro. I met a fucking old dude yesterday. He was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was like, "Oh, my name's Adrian." And he was like, "You don't look like an Adrian."
You
And
look like Juan Pablo from down the street.
yeah, sorry, my name's not Jose Juan Gutierrez Hernandez the third. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's fucking despicable.
yeah, no, going to Comic Con would be nice. I don't know. I mean, I know we've like kind of like in passing, joked about or talked about cosplaying. I don't even know if I would cosplay going there. I think it would just be cool to. There's
Yeah,
also
probably
like
not.
I don't want. Don't get me wrong. I look at some of these cosplayers and I admire the work that they put in their outfits. I wouldn't want someone approaching me constantly being like, "Oh wow, that looks really good. Wow, that's awesome, dude. I don't see a lot of these here." I just kind of want to be in the background a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Just being like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go up and talk to him, but that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that is something too, like, just like in general. I feel like we gotta get out of the state a little bit more,
Yeah.
explore some different places. Like, even if we're just, going to like whatever state's closest, like just like experiencing different shit.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like too mad about traveling the country whenever I have enough money to actually do that.
Yeah. Why can't we all just be millionaires, man?
I keep asking my mom like, why wasn't I born into a fucking millionaire fucking family?
um, we haven't done it in a while. Do you want to end today with reading some Reddit?
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah.
All right. I got kind of a wide array of different stories. How do you want to do this? Do you want me to read titles? Do you want me to skip titles and just like have you try to figure it out, or just go into it blind, or how do you want to do this?
Honestly, I liked whenever we were going into a blind, so why not?
Okay.
Don't let me know a goddamn thing.
All right. This is from True Off My Chest from a year ago. I, 32 male at the time of the story, am a big dude of 2 meters and 120 kg, 6'6", 250 in drunk pirate units, and had to have surgery on my calves because of varicose veins. So the day of, I was told to get completely undressed and put on the generic bat gown, which due to my frame made me look like Donald Duck, if you know what I mean. Oh shit, was I think I know what he's saying. Was it like dick and ass just out? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah,
Donald Douglas wore pants.
because he said he's a big dude, so
Mm.
just didn't fit him very well.
I was led to the OR by a nurse and placed on a cold metal table. They administered some local anesthesia to my legs, and after about 10 minutes laying naked in a cold, brightly lit room waiting to be sliced up, the two doctors strolled in. I was very anxious, cold, and self-conscious, so I just stayed still. Nurse. Anesthesia was given, patient ready. Doctor 1 walks to the table. Wow, big fucker, and such a small dick. Doctor 2. Ha! Me? What? Nurse? Oh no, you have the wrong patient file. This isn't the one that the police sedated. He is awake. Doctor 1, Doctor 2, silence. Me? What? So yeah, nobody said another word to me for the rest of the operation. Just 200 decibels of awkward silence while they ripped veins out of me. It felt like Ricky Gervais wrote the scene. I should have walked out, but I was too shocked to even think. When they were done, they exchanged quiet words with the nurse and quickly walked out. It was a bit shocking, but I quickly laughed it off. I mean, they weren't wrong, but man, some people. I don't think I could recover from that.
Oh, definitely not. Because I'm more of a fucking grower than anything, bro. I gotta have a little bit of stimuli before I can just out here fucking whip my shit out. You know, I can't be on fucking gummy worm mode, just flashing my shit.
Like, imagine like the opposite. Like, imagine you're just laying there, you're just waiting for the anesthesia to knock you out, and let's say hypothetically, right, we're living in an alternate reality completely opposite of the one we live in, where you're just like hung like a horse, right? And imagine the doctor walking in and you just you just You hear him go, "Wow, look at the cock on this guy." And he like smacks your cock like it's a fucking like a bobblehead or some shit, bounces off of you,
Yeah,
and you're just sitting
I
there
wouldn't
like,
be
"What
too
the
mad about it.
fuck?"
I wouldn't be too mad about it.
Yeah, which like talk about like you know we're fine
Endowed.
gentle lads. Yeah, totally. Um,
Not
you
like
know.
I'm sitting at 2 inches right now.
it's not like I was fucking it's not like the other day I fucking went to piss and fucking my shit was perched on the top of my balls and the piss went straight and hit the fucking back of the toilet instead of going down.
Hate whenever that happens, bro.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate when I piss directly out the fucking top of the toilet seat when I'm sitting down.
Hate whenever they call me fucking piss balls, bro. Sucks.
Piss balls McGee over here.
That's what I'm. That was my name in high school. How dare you?
But we've sent provocative in nature images
Oh yeah,
to
I do.
various people in various states of various genders.
I have. I will let you know. There was one sent out this morning.
Yeah, and
Maybe like 3 a.m.
if I had to take a guess, right? Because also like there's different kinds of pictures, right? Like what if like you're not always you don't always just have the fucking measle out, fucking standing at fucking attention, saluting the flag. Maybe sometimes you're just trying to show off, the package. Maybe you're going for more of like a little bulge thing, right?
Yeah.
We've all prepared ourselves, fluffed ourselves a little bit, perhaps, for some of these images, right? Because you want to create a scenario that's ideal, right? Talk about the worst case scenario. If you drew up a play where it's like someone is seeing your dick and balls today, you're like, okay, I want a room about 73 degrees. This kind of lighting. I want, no fans in the room. I don't want like no windows, no drafts can come through here, right? I need the temperature to stay perfect.
It's a sterile hospital room though, so it's gonna be fucking cold.
Well, yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. Like you're on a fucking cold piece of metal. Fucking.
I just don't think bro expected his gown to just not fucking cover the measy, bro.
I know. Which also like 6'6", 225. Like I kind of grew up around hospitals and shit. Like I've seen like big ass motherfuckers like in hospitals, like in gowns. He when he said how big he was, he said 2 meters and 120 kg. Does this dude live in some fucking universe where they only make gowns for fucking hobbits?
Oh, they got to.
In what world is this gown 3 foot long and only covers half of him?
Because every fucking bit of hospitals that I have been in where I've required surgery, which isn't a lot, I will say, they have always gone down to at least like my knees to my shins. What person of reduced stature did they fucking make that for?
Yeah. Like, did they give him the kid gown or some shit? Do they have fucking children gowns? Oh man. we have my dog's staring at me, he wants to play. Next we have shout out Patches. Another story from True Off My Chest. This one is a little bit on the sadder side. Probably one of the, the more sadder stories that we've read. But I would like to
something that I can fucking feel.
But I would like to nominate the OP of this story for the Uninstalled podcast Cool Guy of the Week. Many years ago, when I was in high school, there was a boy who had been struggling with cancer for years. I can't exactly remember what kind of cancer, but it was terminal and it had killed another one of his relatives. He had played football throughout his childhood, but unfortunately, the illness and its aggressive treatments weakened him severely, and by high school, he was more like an honorary player. He went to all the games and got to hang out with all of his friends on the team, despite being mostly wheelchair bound. I was a cheerleader through high school, and so we often spent a lot of time around the football players, whether it was on the bus to ride away games near the field or simply in the cafeteria getting folks excited for the game. The cheerleaders became pretty close with the guy because it felt like our duty to help make his high school experience memorable, given that many believed he wouldn't make it to graduation. He was funny, outgoing, and even on his worst days, when you could see his pain, he would go out of his way to make everyone around him smile. As his body started failing him, but before he was fully in the wheelchair, he started asking us if we could help walk him to the cafeteria tables since there was stairs and it was quicker than taking the ramps. I didn't hesitate even for a minute to help him. I would I would take his arm around my shoulder and walk him down the stairs. Then one day, instead of just grabbing onto my upper arm to support himself, he reached down lower and cupped my breast under my jacket. And I let him. Didn't say a single word and helped him find his seat, acting like nothing happened. It happened a few more times after that, and I just let him every single time. Do I regret it? Not really. Do I regret not speaking up? Nah. Sometimes I start feeling weird about it, but I honestly hope it gave him some comfort in the end. He never did make it to graduation.
Shout out Shorty. At least she let him fucking catch a feel. That's most than what most fucking terminally ill kids get.
Yeah. Which, I mean, this does kind of answer the
Shout out
age-old
Shorty
question of
keeping
like,
home.
yeah, shout out OP. Definitely cool guy of the week. It does kind of give an answer to the age-old question of like, what happens if someone's like make a wish is they're like, I need Sophie Rain,
Yeah.
a bottle of baby oil, and 3 mags here now, and a rhino pill. But I mean,
like it really does suck that like a lot of kids like haven't reached that age where it's like they're even thinking about that. But
yeah.
there is like teenagers that are to that point and they're like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out fucking some, right?
So we've had experiences with fucking crazy ass toxic relationship tactics, right?
Yeah.
This next one is also from True Off My Chest. And this one, honestly, dude, it's one of the things that I enjoyed the least about dating in high school. This story is titled, I dumped my girlfriend because she made a test Instagram story and I failed.
It sounds about fucking right. It sounds about fucking right.
I, 26 male, broke up with my girlfriend of 9 months yesterday because I'm apparently supposed to treat her Instagram like a job interview. She posted a black screen to her story with the caption, Some people really disappoint you, lol. No context, no explanation, just that. So I ignored it because I'm not a mind reader and I'm not going to play high school games. I assumed it was about one of her friends or just her being passive aggressive about work or whatever. Well, apparently that was a test. She told me I failed because I didn't message her right away asking about what was wrong. She said it showed I don't care enough to check in. I told her I don't check her Instagram every 5 minutes, and if she has a problem with me, she should act like an adult and talk to me instead of fishing for attention through vague stories. She said
I was kind of spitting.
She said I was being cold and emotionally unavailable. I said she was being manipulative and immature. She cried. I packed my stuff. She's still messaging me telling me I am heartless for leaving her over one small thing. But it's not one small thing. It's the million little red flags I have ignored for too long. The tests, the mood swings, the social media drama. I'm not dating a puzzle I have to solve daily just to avoid a tantrum. I want peace, not stories written in invisible ink that I'm expected to decode while she sits there with her arms crossed, waiting to see if I love her enough to notice. Done, blocked, logged out. I feel like I can breathe again. W mans, dude.
Oh
W
yeah,
fucking
I
mans,
wish
dude.
I had the fucking strength to do that shit, but I sadly do not because I am a fucking pushover. I
This
let
person
women
said
take
what?
advantage of me, and they don't love me.
Literally, this person said everything that every guy has been saying for years, dude.
Oh yeah.
I need someone that has their shit in check, dude. I'm not trying to fucking solve the Pythagorean theorem just to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. You should,
That's why you gotta start banging 45-year-old MILFs, bro.
bro. I wanna start dating older, but I don't know, dude.
I need me a MILF, but I need me a fiend though.
Like a divorcee looking
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
back at her
Somebody
ex-husband.
somebody that got a higher drive than I do type shit, you know?
Bro's trying to get raped. Bro's trying to get taken advantage of in the middle of the night.
I'm trying to get groomed.
Mm. I did see one story about this person who I think they were dating this dude for like 3 months and he stealthed her, and she was like, I don't know how to feel about it. Which I don't think 3 months is the time to be like we should introduce stealthing into the relationship. But
I don't need, what the fuck is stealthing?
isn't that like they're sleeping and you just like boop, slide it in?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Urban Dictionary, save us. I mean, that's just what I figured it was, just based on context for this.
Stealthing is whenever a man removes a condom during sex despite agreeing to wear one so that he can bust inside the other person without their knowledge.
I'd be pretty upset about that.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's something I'm trying to do though. Like if I'm in like a committed relationship of like 10 years and she's like, let's spice it up. I feel like that's something I want to try to do.
Oh yeah, get you some lock and load.
Consent consensually, of course.
Yes.
Cause bro just wanted to do that shit off the fucking whim. Nah, bro, you gotta calm that one down, big dog.
Yeah, I mean, I've had those times where the situation calls for a change in tactics.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this dude, holy shit. Which I mean, he did say like there's a lot of stuff he ignored, so this is probably just his breaking point. But I'm so tired of women that act like this, dude. And
Oh
I don't mean to
definitely.
generalize women, but it's a lot of women that I have personally had experiences with that act like this, dude. It's way more than you would think it would be. And also, I gotta say, to be honest, ladies, there's a lot of ladies out there that are like, that's not how I act at all. I would never act like this and act like this. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
It's
saying,
definitely shorties around like our age and younger.
yeah, like if your happiness is dependent on you having my attention 24/7, I hate to tell you this, dude. Like,
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you're not the one for me.
like if we're gonna get into an argument because I didn't respond to your text when you wanted me to, like I hate to tell you this, Dave will message me throughout the week, and I won't reply to him for like 5 days.
Oh yeah, and I will continuously fucking text you about some bullshit that I'm fucking experiencing in life. I know you won't respond, but I'll still give you fucking updates.
Yeah, and then next time we talk, we'll address everything and catch up. Like,
Yeah, yeah, like definitely seems like fucking some shorty just can't fucking handle that shit.
yeah. What
And I
resonated
should know
me,
because I was in a relationship with a shorty like that.
yeah, what resonated with me the most was him just literally saying, "I want peace."
Mm-hmm. Bro was kinda spitting with that.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, bro, I think peace is a good way to summarize the podcast, you know, because I definitely wasn't talking about gang violence and gang culture for like fucking 45 minutes.
while while I was letting my dog out, you're just over here like
Yeah.
can't
You're like,
stand watching this on.
yeah, yeah, you were like, I need you to lock in. I got to let my dog out. And I was like, well, I don't have a way to transition off of this, so I'm just gonna have to get into the fucking weeds. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to fucking
I,
ramble.
I'm gonna watch this back and I'm gonna hear some of the most deplorable shit.
You're gonna watch it back and like you're just gonna be in shock and it's like, I'm sick of these motherfuckers out here ruining our goddamn country. I always think of that fucking video of that I'm pretty sure it was a skit that black dude that's like wearing like the Confederate flag shirt walking around to the front of his truck. Someone says something, he's like, I'll never be one of you motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't think that was a skit. I think that was like probably dead ass.
You think so? I thought it was a skit.
I don't know. I don't think it was like.
I mean, I
It
will be
might have been.
honest. Bro said it with hella chest. Like the most chest.
Oh yeah, he said that shit with fucking enthusiasm.
He said that with hate in his heart.
Oh, definitely.
I will end our little Reddit read on this last post. This is from r/ask Reddit 9 hours ago. What's been the most bizarre sexual request you've received from a partner? I know you're a whore, so if you want, I can I can give you mine because I know mine off rip. I know you've
I mean, mine has never really been like anything like too crazy. Like in reality, I think my ex John was basically just like she was just like eat my ass, and I was like okay.
like you didn't even know what she ate yesterday. You don't know like if she took a shit that morning.
Nope, ate that shit. Ate it.
Ugh.
Ate her ass out till she passed out, bro.
I don't know about all that.
I did not give a single fuck.
I don't know about that.
Hey, you're not a gremlin like I am, bro.
Yeah, no, if the perk's fake, I'm not eating it. Fuck that. I think mine for a while, this person I was with was kind of into um how can I say this?
Consensual,
Aggressiveness.
non-consensual.
Aggressiveness.
Because that's what Shayla was into whenever like her and I were together. Shayla being Tits McGee.
Mm.
That's what she was into. And I was kind of like, I can deal with that. And then she was just like, I think we're moving too fast.
Which
so
also
I never got to try it out.
When I was fucking doing my shit the other day, I saw one of her relatives, I think, caught a DV.
Damn.
Yeah, they were into aggressiveness.
Like bald fist type shit, or just like punching stomachs type shit.
like, the typical, choking a little bit, obviously. Um, the farthest the requests went as far as getting like, and I'm talking like, it was a lot of like regular shit, like instead of them like getting in the bed, you throw them in the bed, you like pin them on a wall, that kind of shit, right? Which I think is more atypical,
Oh,
more normal.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there was a
That's
day where she messages me, and I'm pretty sure this is how it went down. I'm like 60% sure this is how it went down.
knock me the fuck out.
Imagine, dude.
Absolutely break my fucking jaw.
Push my teeth into the back of my throat. Nah, she messages me and she's like, I have something I want to talk to you about, but I'm really nervous about it. And I was like, you never gotta be nervous around me, baby girl. That shit, risen her up. And she was like, I don't know. I'm afraid you think it's gonna weird. And I was like, I'm not gonna think
I'll
it's
do anything
weird.
you want, baby girl.
You could never weird me out, girl. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
and then she's like, okay, I want you to take a knife and carve your name into my skin.
Oh yeah. Bitch with knife play is weird.
And I was like, It's funny that you say that, because do you remember 2 minutes ago when you said that you were
2
afraid
seconds
I
ago,
would think
whenever
it
I
was
just
weird?
like,
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You might have been right. You might have been right. You probably wanted to keep that a little bit closer to the chest. A little bit closer to the chest with that one. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong.
yeah, you're.
I wasn't afraid to like. I'm not afraid to like mark someone up, right? But
yeah, because I'm into like biting and like hickeys and shit. But like whenever like
yeah,
I'm carving my name into a bitch,
because it
I'm
was one of
good.
those moments where I'm immediately I was like, how is this gonna look on paper? It's like, okay, I'm in the interrogation room, and
Shorty accused you of like fucking some heinous shit that it was like completely consensual. You're in the fucking interrogation room. They're like, yo, she said you did this, this, and this to her.
well, I'm
Why
looking
did
at
you
it and I'm
fucking
like,
carve your name into her?
okay, like this woman's alleging that you, like how bad could it be? She's alleging that you assaulted her with a deadly weapon, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm catching felonies. I'm catching class X felonies out this bitch, and they're showing me the evidence on paper, and it's like, okay, so your name is what? And I'm like, Adrian, and they're like, okay, and this is a picture of the carving on her skin. Could you read what it says for me? Adrian. What was that? It says, Adrian. That shit won't look good, bro. That won't look good. And then
Yeah,
what is
definitely
my
not.
defense? What is my
Definitely
defense?
not.
She wanted it. They're gonna buy that. That's what they're
Yeah.
gonna fucking buy. I don't know, dude.
Like bitches be freaky, don't get me wrong, right?
Yeah,
But I feel like the American judicial system
it's not meant for freaks, dude.
is not meant for freak balls like that.
Look at what happened with Diddy, bro. A video got
That's what
leaked
I'm saying.
of him walking around oiled up with the 3-inch Punisher out. On God.
That's
He
what
got
I'm
caught
saying,
in
bro.
4K with the fucking 2mm defeater. All bro was trying to do was fly out some
All he was
BBCs
trying
to
to do
rail
was
his
get his
girl.
fucking freak on, bro.
He was trying to
That's
get
what I'm
oiled up, touch some skin, and watch his girl get absolutely fucking destroyed. And they locked his ass
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
Unfucking believable, bro.
It's like you can't even get your rocks off nowadays, bro.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, it's fucking insane. And you're gonna judge me for having 7,000 gallons of lube?
just because I'm all fucking lubed up, ready to go, doesn't mean I was doing nothing to nobody.
You call it weird to have that much lube. I call it being fucking prepared.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather have an obscene amount of lube or not have it when you needed it?
An obscene amount. Because
Yes,
all
dude.
I'm saying is, I like if I'm going down on a bit and I'm out here getting freaky, um, her ass needs to be fucking lubed up. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say maybe if I like thought about it more, I would have done it. I wouldn't have done that shit. There's no way I was doing
No,
that shit. I literally
no,
had to stop her, and
definitely.
I was like, "This shit." I think I was literally like, "This shit's going too far." Like, I can't do that. There's no way. I don't want. I don't
Was
want
was
to.
that was that a recent shorty or was that a shorty that hated me type shit?
That one.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that's what she's into.
Yeah, which I mean, things
I
changed
can
over
see it.
time, but
I can see it. Shorty definitely seemed the type.
which to each their own. You know, get your freak
Like
on.
like
However,
I'm
want to
I'm
get your freak on, but
I'm not finna knock somebody fucking kinks, but
yeah, there's a line that I won't cross to be able to help you get your rocks off. You know.
yeah, yeah.
And unfortunately, I had to draw a line on the sand there. You can judge me all you want. Judge me all you want.
Cause that is not happening.
Yeah.
You can be mad that I'm not finna fucking carve my name into your fucking thigh and shit. Not doing it. You can be mad all you want, but shorty, that's not what we doing around here.
Yeah. Especially because that was like the first person that I had ever like done shit with. In my mind,
Yeah.
I was even thinking to myself, I was like, is this shit normal? Like, what the fuck?
Definitely not.
Yeah, no. I mean, who knows, bro?
Like, don't get me
Maybe
wrong. I fuck with freak bitches, but that's a little bit too much for even me.
yeah. And I mean, who knows? Maybe there's fucking crazier freaks that I'll meet out there, but really all I'm trying to do is just fucking get my own shit together, bro. Honestly. I feel like what's it called? I feel like I get addicted to the fucking to the coochie, bro. I feel like I get fucking pussy whipped.
I know for damn well I do, bro. And I know for damn well I do.
Hell yeah. And like one of the things I've been trying to work on too was because in relationships I felt like I kept mirroring the person that I was with, and then I just completely did not act like myself when I was around them.
Mm,
Um and that's something that I'm trying to change, and I think I've changed. Is just being more myself around people and not really giving a fuck about like who I'm around. Like even at my job, like my job, you know, calls for more proper etiquette, but when I'm talking to people, like I'll still be like, oh, you know, like this one thing we were talking about type shit.
yeah.
You know, like if that's how I talk, you know, that's how I try to talk. Now, if I'm talking to, I won't be specific, but certain people, right? I will be
Your
like,
senior manager.
yeah, totally. I will be like, so when you were analyzing the quadratic equation of the hemoglobin and calculating that with the spatial density of the space, and I'll be a little bit more, you know, I don't know what's the word I'm not.
Formal.
Yeah, formal. I'll bust out the old thesaurus, you know, stretch my vernacular a little bit, but
You mean vernacular?
yeah, because honestly, dude, I'll be honest. There's been I haven't obviously at some point I did. I think everyone does. Like you'll go through like your old conversations and like read messages from like past relationships.
Yep.
I haven't done that in like well over a year. Um, but I did have like screenshots of conversations on my phone. And there's been some times where I was just clearing out storage on my phone and I read a couple of them and dude, oh my god, dude.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, it's cringy. It's honestly the best word for me is disappointing, dude. It's so disappointing reading some of that shit, dude. Like, oh my god, dude. I'm a fucking simp, dude. I'm a beta bitch sometimes.
I felt that. I really did.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I'm like Daddy DeMarco when it comes to Donna, bro. I call her Robbie Rotten to her face because she had a fucking big old schnoz, bro.
Like I really feel like for my ex bitten and me, right? I feel like we're both like kind of on like the same page where it's like 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 we're still missing each other's yeah me's, you know.
Hell yeah.
Just missing the spiritual connection we was having.
Mm. I wish I could say that, but my last interaction uh with Shorty was her saying, "Trust me, it'll fit." So don't think that's the case for me, but go crazy, bro. Go fucking crazy. You must have been laying it down.
Like, I was laying it down in like the bandos and shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I will get into specifics because I don't know what the statute of limitations is on some of that shit, but you was getting it down. You was getting it down.
Yeah, I was getting it down in like the most bizarre places,
Yeah.
like Christian communities type shit.
Hell yeah. Which, dude, I gotta be honest, bro. If you're out
I'm
there
going to hell
listening,
for that, by the way.
if you're out there listening, dude, you're walking through a park and you see a truck with two people in the front. It's the middle of the day. Ain't nobody around. Go around the back of the fucking truck, dude. These
That's
two
whenever you gotta walk up to
motherfuckers.
the. That's why you gotta walk up to the passenger seat to her crib, or to her seat and be like, "Want some help?"
Dude, these two people walking their fucking dog come walking towards the front of the thing. I'm like 2 knuckles deep. My shit's out. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be on lookout. I don't catch it necessarily when I should have. So they probably saw some shit low key. Realistically, probably not, because I think my shit probably wasn't. It's probably not pronounced enough to be noticeable behind the fucking dashboard. Unfortunately.
Mine's definitely not.
uh, but that was a fucking situation and a half. So if you're listening to this, walk around the back of the fucking parked car, dude. Don't walk in front of
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's my fucking domicile, bruh. Don't be fucking coming up
And I will
interrupting me and
not be
shit.
harassed.
On God, dude. If no one's around to see the fucking what's the fucking charge?
I feel like I'm not gonna lie, right? I feel like if like because primarily the man's doing all the work right there, right? Your knuckles deep, yo shit's out, right?
Yeah.
You're not paying attention. I feel like the shorty need to be on the lookout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's the one enjoying it all. You're the one putting in all the work. Unless the measy was in her mouth, and I can understand why.
No.
Why you can look out.
No. No, I mean, she wasn't really particularly great at that anyway, but no, we weren't doing
Neither
nothing
was
like that.
bro. I'm gonna unblock her. I'm gonna fucking be like, I just want you to know your head game was not very good. try to prove me wrong.
I would very much appreciate it if you did not do that. Sorry for blowing my nose in the podcast.
No, you're good.
And I do not need her fucking coming at me being like, "Oh, what's this about you saying this? What if I tell everyone about your small penis?" And I'm like, "Oh no, oh my god."
Oh no, bro. I'm gonna hit up my ex bit. I'm gonna see if she got better at it. Doubt it, but we will see.
Well, I
Because
mean,
I need some fucking bro.
oh yeah, dude.
My shit been drier than a bitch. I was gonna come up with some fucking dry ass euphemism, but
I mean, maybe you were saying
God.
earlier, maybe this is your time where you got to go down to the fucking shop, bro.
You right. Maybe I need to go down to the local to the local G hole and see what they got going on over there.
Oh God, because from what I hear, there are some in the area. I don't know where they're at, but I know there's some.
Maybe you should try to find out.
I mean, I could get my ear to the streets for you.
For you, now plot twist. We both go at the same time.
we're in side by side rooms. We're like texting each other while it's going on and being like, they're like, like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, it's just insane. And then we both walk out at the same time, like putting our jackets on, look at each other. Honestly, if that happened, we see each other. I don't think I'd say anything to you. I think I'd just walk out.
Oh yeah.
I think we would have to talk to each other about that at a later time.
Yeah, I don't think that's something we could phase each other about.
Yeah.
That's something that's gotta be like a Kamala head nod and a swift walking away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm like, to be clear, I'm not saying we was sucking and fucking each other. I'm just saying we was like getting our shit fucking, slopped up by unknown organisms. Not each other. Not each other.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I think that's kind of on my bucket list, bro. Like, I'm trying to go to at least one of those in my life before I fucking inevitably hang myself in a closet.
Yeah, I would advise. I would say I would advise, even though, like, to be fair, it kind of defeats the purpose. I would advise a Jimmy hat, purely just because, like,
Yeah.
it's a big gamble.
Yeah. We don't know what people got, especially in our area.
Yeah, especially in our area.
What would you do if you was wearing a Jimmy hat? A shorty ripped that shit off in a fraction of a second and just force herself on you.
I'm accepting my fate.
Accepting the Kamala fucking HIV you get.
Yeah, I'm calling my doctor. I'm getting a fucking panel ready to get tested for fucking Hep C and fucking.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean that's a good question. If someone has some shit, if they just like hit you with like say they're trying to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop, they hit you with fucking like two just like little fucking like licks. Is that enough to like transfer that shit? Like, is any contact enough?
I think so. Yeah, I think like just like any like bodily fluids will just.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. That's why I would just literally be like, all right, it's cooked. Like, if I stop or if I keep going, like the result's gonna be the same.
I mean, like maybe like maybe not if like the person like lick it like a Tootsie Pop on like the side. I think maybe it needs to like be on like the contact of like the urethra type shit, but maybe it's like whenever like saliva like soaks into like the skin cells, maybe that's whenever you're just fucked.
Yeah. We gotta have a fucking We gotta have a fucking doctor on the podcast. We gotta ask him about this.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely got to see how fucking Hep C gets transferred if
Yeah.
we're trying to do
So
all that.
how long can I let the streetwalker slobber on it before there's cause for concern?
Hey, bro, I would let a streetwalker slobber on my shit any day of the week. I don't give a fuck about the consequences.
Hey, bro. I don't know if you fucking explored, the Reddit that belongs to,
I have not.
but there's
My
some.
my Reddit account is primarily for gay men, so I have
Well,
not been on the
well,
streetwalker side.
you. Oh no, not that. The Reddit. Our areas Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just reprehensible, dude.
Too many dongs.
Yeah,
Too many dongs on that.
it's old white dudes hanging dong and then just like fucking big bitches.
The most hung black dudes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and then just like absolutely chopped fucking huzz, dude.
Yeah.
I've not seen one attractive show on that shit. Not that I visited every day. No, a couple times. I looked a couple times. But
But yeah, it definitely seems like the shorties in our area that do use that service are chuz.
yeah. Also, I mean, this is completely off topic, but I'm not picking up someone else's save file, dude. I can't do it. I've
No,
thought about it several
no.
times, dude. I am not doing it. Like, and
We're,
trust me, I can
we're,
I can fucking empathize so heavily. You're like, oh, like I want someone to be a father figure for my kids, this, that, and the third. You should have thought about this when you got fucking pregnant by somebody, because you know the fucking chances you're taking. If you don't want to have kids with someone, you should really consider either limiting your encounters with them or taking hella fucking precautions. And even then, there's still a chance that something will happen.
because
But you
I'm
got to
not gonna
realize that
lie,
you're
bro.
taking it with that person.
Like a part of me like has thought about it with OF shorty, right?
Mm.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I fuck with shorty heavy. Like I still have like really like strong feelings for her. But she got a kid, gang. I can't.
Yeah.
I I ain't trying to wife up a bitch that has a kid that ain't mine.
Yeah, I just have no interest in doing that. Like I want to be with
Yeah.
someone. For one, I want to be able to have all of my kids with a single person. I don't want to have kids by multiple people. If I can help it. Like
Having
obviously,
14 kids, 13 baby mothers type shit.
yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to be with someone from the moment we're together to the moment like fucking we fucking check out, right? And just have my family with them and not have fucking anyone else.
Yeah.
But I mean, and like I acknowledge, right, that that's shitty towards single moms. I am acknowledging that. My thing is just like, yeah, like people have sex for fun, for the enjoyment of it, but at the end of the day, we all know what comes as a result of it.
Yeah.
There's always a chance. And
Like you got to have like some precautions going on. Like even the female has responsibilities for recreational sex.
yeah,
Like you just can't just let that let bro hit raw and you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, there's no precautions.
yeah. Because I mean, because the way I've always looked at it is, I'm like, if a mistake happens, do I feel comfortable being in a situation where this person is pregnant by me?
Yeah.
And I'll be
do you
honest, there's been
fuck with
times
Shorty enough
where,
to just man up and be like, I can deal with it.
yeah, because there was literally times where like I was with people and like the relationship was going left and I stopped wanting to sleep with them because I was like, bro, the way things are, I do not want a fucking
Yeah,
mistake to happen and then either be stuck or because I don't think I could bring myself to be absent, even if I didn't have a good relationship with the person. I don't think I could bring myself to do that. But it's a situation that I don't want to have to be in for sure. Um, and there was just times where I was like, yeah, I'm shutting this shit down. I'm fucking,
yeah, because you're just trying to be the you're just trying to be the dad that you never really had.
yeah, literally. And like, fucking, yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, these shorties out here fucking trifling, dude. So it makes it difficult, bro. Because even Donna, like Donna's nice, right? Like she checks a lot of boxes, bro. She got a nice nose, which is like, a decently sized box for me, right? But
Primarily the box.
yes, yes, yes. But Donna likes like clubbing and shit, and I'm not really a club person. I'm not about going out doing all that shit. So I'm like, would it really work with Donna, right? Can I do something long
Yeah,
term with Donna? And I think about that, bro. You know?
I feel that. I'm not the biggest person for um like big public events like that, you know.
Yeah,
And I just don't think I could really get with this shorty that primarily likes clubbing, going out, partying, doing all that.
yeah. Because I mean, despite some of the stuff that I've talked about on the podcast, I don't have an issue staying committed to a single person. Like, there's nothing that really drives me when I'm with someone to like message other people. You know, like if I was
Yeah,
with someone and they were like, I genuinely think that if I was with someone, there would never be a thought in their mind where it's like, I want to go through your phone because I
because
just
I feel
I don't do
like
that like backhanded backdoor shit.
yeah, I'm not the type of person to fucking message like other people.
Yeah.
To my side to my side bitch to my ex bitch
Bro said the quiet part out
she
loud.
Shorty definitely counted watching the ography as cheating, and I don't really see it that way.
Yeah. But here's my thing, right? I am like I said, I could be committed to someone. I am willing to like because at the end of the day, I want something that's comfortable. Like I don't want to feel like I'm fighting to make this relationship work. I am willing to work with you on a level to where if you're like, oh, the ography is cheating, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to look at other women like that. I'm like, cool, but then I'd be kind of looking for you. I don't want to say requiring because that's just it comes off bad.
Yeah,
But I'd be looking for you to
and then
meet
some
the
shorties
needs that
just
I have and be available for
yeah
that. Because if you're not, like I'm using that as a tool to supplement what I'm not getting. And at
yeah
least I'm doing that
and like
instead of doing like sleeping with people behind your back.
and like the thing is like my ex bit like she was never like, oh, like do you want like these videos, like do you want me to take pictures like this, like I was always like being like, yo, like trying to send something, and it would always be like the most mediocre shit because I was a freak, bro. Like I needed like like I needed that like good shit,
You
and like
say
she just
was like
wasn't
you ever
supplying
stopped
it.
being a freak.
You right. But like Shorty just sent like the mediocre shit, and it just wasn't working for me. So like whenever like she did send shit, I was just like, I'll look at it and I'll like try my best to fucking do what I got to do. But it always ended up me like hopping on the fucking hub, bro. Like
Mm.
step your game up, like if you wanna freak like me type shit, you know?
Yeah, because that's my thing. It's like, because I get insecurities. I get, being self-conscious where, say, like, I'm at work, like at a work function, and I have a coworker that maybe like my partner perceives as more attractive than them, and I get along well with them, and we're having a conversation, and this, that, and the third. For one, also, like, I try not to get super buddy buddy with the girls that I work with anyway.
Yeah,
Just also just out of like respect too, because like, I don't know, I tend to get along very well with people, so I make an effort not to get too close with the girls in particular. Um, Especially like, also because not everyone just is out here saying like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, by the way, because guess what, not everyone thinks that they're going
yeah.
to get hit on 24/7 by everyone that they talk to, so they're not necessarily going to be like, oh, by the way, nothing's going to happen between us, because they're not thinking that. So um but like, I don't know, the way I always looked at it, and like the conversations I would have with these people that I was with, was like, I get that you feel a certain way about yourself, but if I really wanted to be with someone that looked different than you, I wouldn't be with you. If it was such a
Yeah,
problem, the way you look, the things about yourself that you don't like, I wouldn't be with you. And it feels kind of harsh to say, but I mean, I'm kind of more of a blunt person to begin with, so I
because
feel like I
I'm
kind of come
not
off as an
gonna lie,
asshole.
bro. Like a lot of like this shit that like shorties like don't find attractive, like on them. I'm over here like that's like the hottest shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, because like flat stomach, like a fupa, like torta kind of shit. Like none of it really matters to me. Like if I like you, then
Yeah,
even it, I will say this, even if it's not particularly my cup of tea, if I like you, then genuinely, honestly, I will just start to like what you're bringing to the table. Like, I will grow to
yeah.
like it. But I don't know. I'm at a point where, and it's why I want to date older people from now on, because I'm just at a
Because
point
at least like
where,
older people are like a little bit more comfortable with like themselves. Like like they've
yeah,
had to deal with that shit for years.
and like I'm not saying that you can't come to me if you like have, problems at work, if you just got to vent about something, if something's happening in your family. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, I can't be the solution to all your problems. Like,
Yeah,
I need
and
someone that's able
and
to
a lot
find the
of
solution in themselves.
because a lot of shorties our age and even just a little bit younger are just like I need a man to financially like take care of me.
Yeah.
Bitch, I don't got it like that. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, for one, like, let's say hypothetically, I was in a world where I had it like that. Genuinely, you're gonna have to prove that you're worth me giving you that kind of treatment.
Yeah.
Like, if, and I mean, I know people get upset when you use this word with fucking with women, but I mean this in the term of like, you know, not being pleasant, being annoying, being like, I don't know, like a shithead. Like if you're a bitch to me, why am I gonna fucking give you the sun, the earth, and the moon?
Yeah.
You know, like if you aren't the perfect person, why would I support you? Even if I had like millions of dollars, why would I do that? If, like, why would I invest into something that I didn't think was going to work? You know? Yeah, because whenever I'm with people, I always think about that. Like, and don't get me wrong, there's times where I'm like, let me just have some fun. Like, there's been people that I'm with where, they were interested in me. I wasn't necessarily interested in them, but I was like, let's just see where this goes, and maybe, it didn't work out. In some cases, obviously it didn't. Um, but that's not to say I never had feelings for these people. Like, I got attached to these people. I had genuine feelings for them, you know?
I really feel like anybody that like you do get into a relationship with, like even if it is like a couple of months, you do start to learn to care for them really fast.
Yeah, you learn how to love people if, you're willing to put in the effort. Um, but I don't know. It's a relationship needs work. But it needs work from both people. It can't just be done on one side. And I don't know. I need someone with some amount of independence because, like, I do get, having your confidant, the person that you go to with your problems. But I'm someone that kind of like suffers in silence. So, and I kind of need someone to kind of read me on that level and kind of understand that and be aware of like what I have going on. Because there's just times where people would come to me with problems and I genuinely just would not have the like emotional availability to be able to fucking like help
Yeah.
them with their fucking thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I go to this person and I'm talking to them and I'm messaging them because I'm looking to, you know have a conversation with, someone that I have feelings for, and feel good, feel warm, feel, you know security, safety, have that like comfortable space. And suffering in silence and being someone that doesn't always talk about stuff that I'm going through, like those moments where I don't have the ability to hear these people out or to process what they're telling me, it kind of makes the place feel unsafe at a certain point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like it kind of makes me close off even more than I already do. And I you know like I've literally gotten into arguments where someone was like yelling at me about how I won't open up and I won't talk about how I'm feeling. And it's like, well,
uh,
you might ask yourself, what if I took a step back and was like, why aren't they talking about how they feel? Maybe it's because stuff like this happens. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. It takes a lot for me to be like this shit's fucking me up. Because bro, and I mean it goes deep. It goes deep, and I mean it's stuff that like I'd be fine talking about on the podcast. Um, because I have these like mechanisms that I've had literally since like before I even remember being alive. Um, from just shit that went down, and then like I don't know, like I don't even know where to begin to start like unlearning like a coping mechanism, and like I've tried like some counseling stuff before, and I'm gonna be real, the counselor I had I just did not vibe with, dude. She was trying to make me do like some like meditative shit, like, okay, I want you to think about this thing and tell me what you see. And I have my eyes closed and I'm like, all I see is dark, and I'm like, oh, I see it now. Just lying to her. I was like,
yeah. Yeah.
this shit is not
Yeah.
working, and I'm just making shit up. Um, which I mean, maybe I should have been like, oh, like this isn't working. It's gonna be like, okay, we'll try something else. But yeah,
But no, you're just a pathological liar, and you needed
yeah, yeah.
to be like, oh yeah, I see it now. It's working. Uh huh. Uh huh. I see it now.
Yeah. No, honey, that dress doesn't make you look fat.
Your ass isn't big enough for me. the fact that like that used to be a fucking problem for shorties being like, oh yeah, like does this make my ass look fat? And whenever men would be like, oh yeah, bro, like yo ass fat, they'd be like, go fuck yourself. But now they like all getting BBLs and shit. Like
Mhm.
they ass ain't fat enough anymore.
Like it's funny you say that, dude, because I literally saw something on Instagram where it was like it was like a video of Cardi B like walking like down a hallway, and she was in like some like super like thin ass dress.
Yeah.
And it was like Stefan Diggs had this, and he was still like out here like cheating and sleeping with other women. And I'm like, for one, also like you're talking about guys that have everything. They don't necessarily have a reason to be committed to one person. If you have access to feasibly anyone that you would ever want to sleep with, you would need a really good reason to be with one person.
Yeah.
If you aren't someone that just wants to be with one person.
If you have millions of dollars, you can literally get you can build your dream bitch basically.
Yeah, which I don't know Cardi B personally, so I'm not gonna call her out as a human, but the image that is the character Cardi B isn't someone that I would ever want to be with personally. So like, if I was Stefan Diggs, could I on a level be like, I could see like how you would look for something different, maybe, but I don't know.
I really just don't see what a lot of people see in shit like that.
And like bad BBLs, or like, what do you mean?
Like like bad BBLs as well, but like ghetto bitches that just think they literally better than everybody else, and they're like, oh yeah, this multi-million man want me and me alone. It's like, no, I want your fucking best friend with the natural fat ass type shit.
Yeah, because I think a lot of what it is okay. This guy can have everything. He has you. What if this guy likes driving Ferraris? And what if you are a Ferrari to him? There's other Ferraris out there, and not every Ferrari drives the same. They might all look similar. He might have a type, but he might be looking to get behind the wheel of something else at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how you have to look at it. And
It's basically like she's right now the daily driver.
yeah, she's the daily drive right now, but what happens when the lease is up? Is he going to renew it?
Yeah.
Or is he
Yeah.
going to turn it in for a newer model year? And that's the thing that can happen when you're talking about people that have access to everyone. And if people talk about like these like people in the hood being like, this drug dealer like out here cheating on his girl and all this. Well, it's like women want to sleep with people like that. Like
Yeah,
he's
like
not
that is
exactly
literally the dream man.
he's not
Currently.
exactly suffering from a lack of fucking cooch,
Yeah.
He has access to it. Someone who has access to as much of it as they want probably wants to get as much of it as they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something women need to. Not that I'm telling women what to do. Women, do what you want at the end of the day. I'm a fucking idiot on the internet. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's 9:23 p.m. I've been up since 2 a.m. I am out of my mind right now, dude.
Out of your gourd.
Yeah. If I was a woman, I would just try to be aware of, like, I don't know. I feel like you got to look at the reality of the situation. You can't always just look at it as like, oh no, they love me. Like, break it down. Like, actually analyze it. Like, you can realize how a situation might play out. But Who knows, dude? I'm just fucking rambling at this point, dude. Honestly, for the last fucking
We both
45
are.
minutes, I've been thinking about ordering Little Caesars. That's all I've been fucking thinking about, dude, is getting some fucking crazy
Deal on
bread.
that fat shit.
Oh, bro. Absolute fucking fat shit, dude. I'm trying to get my fingers covered in fucking grease, dude.
Let me see the square footage of that grease real quick.
I'm talking about the most unhealthy meal, dude. I'm talking about pretzel crust with cheese sauce and pepperoni
God
and
damn, fat bitch.
and
You a fat bitch.
the stuffed crazy crust. Not crust, crazy
yeah,
crust. The stuffed crazy bread is what I meant.
Yeah, you definitely a fat bitch right now. I'll tell you that for free.
Oh, bro, my back, enormous.
It's big.
Enormous.
Massive.
Incomprehensibly large is how I describe my back. I mean, do you want to call it a show?
Yeah, we can.
All right. This has been the Uninstalled Podcast, episode 19.